girlies, welcome to Vivsville. So I was supposed to do a palette bingo for spring because it's spring now, but I changed my mind. I don't want to do that. I do have multiple palettes here, and I have somewhat of a look in mind that I want to do. It is spring inspired, but I'm thinking like yellow and purple. I've been seeing a lot of like two-toned eye looks lately online, and I've been feeling inspired, so I want to try something. I don't know how this is gonna go. This might be a really bad idea, but we will find out. We will try to save it if it turns out to be complete shit. I wish this palette for a pastel palette had a pastel yellow, but alas, it does not. So I'm gonna pull into my Hella palette because the Hella palette does in fact have a pastel yellow right here. And I'm thinking I'm going to also go into my Full Fantasy palette, potentially for a shimmer, and potentially for just this plum right here, just to like deepen it just a little bit. But it might be, I'm kind of drawn into this shimmers, but I feel like this really will not go with it, although it's a beautiful shade. But I think this might do, because it's a slight duochrome. We'll see. Because Candy Skies also has some really pretty shades that could potentially go. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like this might be a little too pink from what I'm looking for. Cloud is a very interesting duochrome shade, so it just looks really dark. We'll see. My main thing right now is just to look cool. Alright, have my tiny little mirror, and let's make this happen. I should put my lip products first. So I'm just gonna go into that yellow shade, and I really just want to put that all over the inner. I do want it to be visible. I don't know if I can't remember the last time I used this particular shade. Ooh. So I'm not really sure how pigmented it was. Like, I don't remember. Oh, it's pigmented. Okay, good. So we'll just, I am tapping it in because I do want it to, instead of swiping it just yet, because I do want more pigment. I will say this eye look does not go with my shirt. That's okay. Do you guys like my nails? I have a 2-week break from football, and I am gonna use this 2-week break to put fake nails on, because what else am I gonna do? Ooh, okay, it's definitely pigmented, and that's exactly what we're looking for. Okay, I'm not putting it too far in because I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with that inner corner. So I'm trying to keep it just above it. Okay. All right, I think that's enough. Now, I'm not 100% sure how well purple is going to blend into yellow because they're not really close in the color wheel. So I'm not sure what to expect here. So I'm gonna go with a different brush because I don't want the colors to get muddy. And I'm gonna go into that lavender purpley shade from Candy Skies. There you go. Now this one is pigmented. I do remember I used it not that long ago. Okay. Oh, they're not blending half bad. I don't know if it's because they're a little pastel. They're not blending half bad. Okay. We're definitely gonna have to, it looks a little awkward, like right here. Like it's blending into itself, but it's not really, but I feel like they're almost like neutralizing each other, which I guess that makes sense because they're kind of opposite ends of the color wheel. Okay, well, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but it's not really doing much either. So we're definitely gonna have to put a shimmer there to help that. All right. See, it is quite pigmented. I really wish that the Candy Skies had a yellow because this formula is really nice, and especially for colorful shade like this. I am not sure if I want to keep it, see, it's like neutralizing like right in the center. Okay. Good problem to have, I suppose, all things considered. Just gonna blend the edges a bit. I love this Scott Barnes brush. It's the 62. Like, I absolutely love this brush. This brush could blend away your life problems. It's that good. But it's so expensive. Like, I like brushes. I've bought brushes from quite a few, like, brands that you know they're good, like Sigma and BK and Refer, and that, I don't think there's anything that compares to that 62 from Scott Barnes, but it is more expensive than any other brush I've ever bought. And for an eyeshadow brush, it shouldn't be that expensive in comparison to, like, it is in fact one of the most expensive brushes I have. But he has very unique brushes, I feel like. Okay guys, sorry, I'm like extremely blind and I can't tell if this is blended or not, but I think it is blended. Okay. Now I do want something a little darker in the outer corner, but I don't know if I want a full-blown like smoky eye, or if I just want a line. So I think I'm gonna try to do a line first, just like an eyeshadow, just with an eyeshadow, and see how that looks, and then we can add more to it. I don't know how to do wing liner, period. At least not with like the traditional sense, but I feel like my eyeshadow ones are not that bad. Like, I just use an eyeshadow and I feel like these are not, see what I mean? Like, it's not that bad. But if you ask me to do this with like an actual pencil liner or something like that, can't do it. I don't know how. I have no idea. Like, I tried. I think at one point I owned the Kat Von D ink liner or something. I can't remember the name of it, which is like one of their hero products, or when it used to be Kat Von D, or not. Is it something vegan beauty now? I don't know. Kindness something, I don't know. They keep changing their names. I have no idea. But at one point I did own that eyeliner and could not figure it out. Could not do it. And I never really tried since, because I'm not really big into wing liners. And I feel like if I am gonna do this, I usually try to do more colorful stuff too. And I prefer this much look anyway, rather than something really crisp. This eye is my harder eye to do. I feel like we all have one, right? One eye is easier than the other. Okay. Now, we do need to figure out this middle section. And I don't know what to do. I feel like this is a little too blue, and I'm not feeling the blue. I don't think that will go. This is feeling a little too pink. I don't think I like that either. No. This is an interesting kind of like duochrome shade. Ooh, goodness. And it has like a tint of purple and a little bit of blue, but it's not as blue as this one, so that's an option. I think I am gonna go with this shade. So this one's actually from the Hella palette. Yeah, I think this is a good shade. And it's just, it's looking a little more like scattered glitter. I don't know. Is it doing what I want it to do? I don't think it's helping blend that. I don't think it has enough pigment to do that. I mean, it looks pretty. It's not what I wanted, but it looks pretty. Maybe yellow and purple are not put together for a reason. Maybe. I don't think it looks bad. I think it was worth a try. I don't know. Maybe I should have gone for more of a halo eye. in retrospect, I think that's what I should have done. I should have done a halo eye. So then you have something that kind of like bridges the colors together and makes it a little easier. You learn, you learn. It's okay. Okay. It served me well today. Put it back in its sleeve. And I do need to do something with that lower lash line because it's too busy at the top. Now, what do? Because I don't want to go with that purple. I don't want to go for pink either. I want to do something more of like a mauve shade. I think, yeah. So it's kind of pinkish, but it's a little more muted. That's what we're gonna do. I don't know what else to do. In retrospect, I don't think this shade goes here in the middle. I think something else should be there. But like, I don't know what to do. I should have done a halo eye. Dang it. It is what it is. I need to get over it. I'm gonna wash it off in a few hours anyway. We're just gonna go out to eat and then go to the Sam's to buy like dog food. So it's not like we have like plans or anything like that. Okay, cool. I do need to do a mascara in my eyes and my lips. But this is the look. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it? I just want to try to play with some makeup today. I wanted to do a palette bingo. That was originally my plan. But I think this turned out okay. I think it's good to play with makeup and try new things. That's it for today's video. Let me know if you guys have some ideas on how I can improve on this. Because I feel like I have a good foundation. We just gotta work on the layers. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I have a good foundation here. Anyway, I've been really loving two-toned looks. So if you have any good recommendations as well, shoot me some links in the comment section. I really want to like just check out more stuff and I want to play with this more. That's it for today's video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.